Morning. Back again. All right. Starting with gold. Goldie looks like it's finally broken out of this range a little bit. Morning, Caswell. Morning. Morning, everybody. Yeah, gold finally broke out of this range. We closed above this daily resistance at 26, around 2650. Kind of cleared these wicks to the left. Looks like it's still pushing up a bit. Yeah, we've got a clean range up to this weekly resistance, which is my target for the week. Although we have CPI on Wednesday, which could push gold up there very easily, or it could make gold drop. But for now, we're out of this range. I'm looking for a wick fill, at least today. And if today breaks the daily high, then you can see it continue to push up really. The first 4 hour support is around 2638. We do have one here at the daily flip, so 2660 as well. But I would like a deeper pullback to get buys up from, or maybe a retest of this broken resistance, 2652. Does seem like we're having some rejection wicks at the top. So we'll see how much gold starts chugging up. But if it does push up to this 4 hour resistance at 267879, I'm going to look to see what gold does there. Could be a retest. If we break above, we can continue up. So that's for the sells. So sells possible retest here. For the buys, I would like a drop back to push back up. The daily high, previous daily high is 2676. So I'm be cautious. If we break above, then we could get a bit of a push up. So 30 minute. Right, so the range on the 30 minute now. Daily bullish. Got resistance at the highs. Use this resistance at the top rather than this one here because we kind of pushed up, nearly tapped it, but it's a resistance area, so I'd rather clear this range completely if I was looking for a closure above a breakout. So that's gold. We have a nice range on gold today. What's that? 160 pips. Not bad. So we'll see what happens. If we get a breakout, get a retest, ideally I would like to trade in the direction of the daily candle and 4 hour candle, which is bullish for both. So probably looking for buys at this point. So we formed the support here, but this resistance is a bit close, so I'd wait for a breakout. That would be my best opportunity, I think, for gold. Pound yen. So pound yen pushed up nicely yesterday, closed above this previous resistance, and then yeah, just kept on pushing. So the weekly support, that was it kind of gave me a buy bias just because it's pushed up from a weekly level. Daily is currently bullish. If we break yesterday's high, which is at 193.4, continue up. So this is a previous daily support, so I'm looking for a retest, or if we break above, then yeah, we can continue up really. 4 hour bullish structure. It would be nice if this 4 hour candle closes above the previous one, then we have a nice engulfing. Have a very nice engulfing, and I'll be targeting this 4 hour resistance, 193.5, this area. Also, we need a top wick for this 4 hour candle. yesterday at 6. So I'm definitely anticipating a push up. So daily's now bullish again. 4 hours bullish. So yeah, pound yen looks good for the buys. Lower time frames, minor downtrends. But yeah, I'm bullish on pound yen today. Put this support right here. And this resistance right here. And we have this range. So now we just wait. If this was a cleaner range, the buys would look good going up. Unfortunately, we have this resistance right here, which is very close. So we don't have, we have a big range from the lowest support up to this resistance at 79.80 pips. But from here, the resistance to this next one, it's only 23 pips, 24 pips. Yeah, it's a bit annoying. If that wasn't there, if this was like a cleaner range, it didn't give a downtrend structure, it would look nicer. But with volume could just push pound yen through there anyway. So yeah, now we wait and see. I think pound yen is going to be the one today. Kind of looks better than gold. Gold's right near this high time frame key level, this resistance up here. Or pound yen too, to be honest. Both looking the same actually. So yesterday after the breakout again, I did get into another pound yen buy. Trying to find where it was. It was after this range, had a closure above. Yeah, I think it was around here. So I was waiting for a closure above 192.6. There was a resistance to the left. Yeah, it was here. So 192.595 I had a resistance because I like this range up right here, 60 pip range. So once I got the closure above, which was this candle at 1 o'clock, had another breakout. I got in right here. Had the stop loss below the entry candle, but I closed at like 10 pips. That was a quick scalp. I wasn't trying to hold for too long. So yeah, got 10 pips out of that. I think I got more on the runner actually. Yeah, I took that yesterday. Then called it a day. And then on gold, after the breakout, so this was like a break and retest right here. Gold started messing around, and then when it got to 130, so pre and white open, gold did this crazy push up. I got in on this candle, so once it made a long bottom wick, I got in here and closed about 20 pips. Yeah, those were my 2 NY session trades. So I ended the day with about 40. We get in the morning 20, say 25, about 60, 70 pips, something like that. I could just look. Yeah, it's a decent day yesterday. Just journaled up the trades. Did make a Discord actually, start sending out invitations. See what pound yen's doing. This pulling back right now. It's not going to be as easy as yesterday was. Like the daily analysis. Yeah, I do that with my my other group every day as well. In the morning. Like the first thing I do when I wake up. Well, when I get to the charts anyway. So I look for those key levels. If GJ breaks below this support, go to the 4-hour candle open. If it closes below, then we're going to have a bearish 4-hour and a bearish daily. Could be sells below. 40 pip range, 45 pip range. Not bad. Just mark out this area here. Not bad at all. Look at this 15-minute time frame, just sideways. Have a little support here. Loads of rejection wicks. See if this area holds. If I was going to take a sell on gold, I would need all of these wicks to be cleared. I don't even like the sells below this support right here, to be honest. Daily would be bearish. Would have to see how the candle closes. Yeah, closure below these wicks. Push down to at least a daily flip. Still got a nice range. The reason I use this support is because it's like the last higher low. proper one. If we break this one, it's like structure is bearish again. Looking for buys on GJ today. Yeah, I prefer the buys too. But if I have to adapt, then that's what I'll have to do. Just a waiting game now. What's everyone looking for today? Okay, got a chart. Okay. So Benny's got a 15-minute resistance right here, saying closure above for buyers. That'll be a quick scalp because you have another resistance right here on the 15 as well. Okay. Know you like your 15-minute time frame. It'll be a quick scalp. How many pips is that? That would be 10, 12 pips, 11, 12 pips. Yeah, and I need more of a range. More of a range. M30 continuation pattern looks good. If you close weak bearish. Volume should push above this resistance up to the top of the range. This candle close, if I get a continuation pattern, might take some buyers up. How big is this range? 30 pips. Resistance right above. Alright, the first target would be this resistance here on the 30-minute. But really I want to see what price does at this 4-hour level. It's at 50 pips. Very tricky. And didn't get the continuation. No bottom wick. Now pound ends at a psychological level, 193. You might have to wait for a breakout of this range, honestly. Like the best entry today probably would have been this candle here. When this candle formed a support and then engulfed this candle, this red candle, the bear candle, daily flip bullish, 4 hours bullish, then entry on a 630 candle to push up. That would have probably been the best setup. buying up from this support to continue that trend continuation pattern or move. Yeah, that would have been it. Go on, you've got to make a little bottom wick before you push up. If pounding can finally close above this resistance, there's a high probability of it continuing up. But if it forms a resistance below, then it might continue pushing down again. We do have this downtrend, so it could make a lower high and then make a new low. That's if this holds. So yeah, the price action's a bit tricky right now. We're waiting for a bottom wick. Oh yeah, you wanted the closure above, didn't you? On the 15. It's not giving you a bottom wick though, is it? I mean, sometimes it's a good thing, sometimes it's not. You know, most candles have wicks on either side, so it should normally make a bottom wick if it's going to push up. But sometimes if there's no bottom wick, it just means that the buying pressure is really strong, and there was no downside pressure, so price just pushed up. It can mean two things. But me, especially for a new 30-minute candle, I need that bottom wick. And if you get in too early and then price does decide to come down and make that wick, then you'll be in drawdown. There's still 10 minutes left to this candle. Pushing up, pushing above this resistance. Well, it's got to it. Let's see now if it closes. I would like a closure above 19308. 19308. Okay. And then you got the breakout. Well, closure above. For me, this resistance is just a bit too close. If this resistance here was just like here, like this one, I would anticipate that would be broken easily, like with volume, but we've pushed down, retested, and then pushed down again. So it's kind of a strong resistance. So if it approaches it again and it holds, it just confirms how strong this resistance is. That's why I would need a closure above to confirm that it's broken. The price must continue up. But even the range up until this 4-hour level is at only 20 pips. The pound yen wants to continue bullish. It should break above that 4-hour level. Still don't have that bottom wick. Gold's just ranging. When did gold break out yesterday? So we got the closure above at 730, pulled back in the range. I thought it would continue back down to Asian lows, but it created, looks like a continuation pattern on the 1 hour. Yep. This was very clean. Very clean. Cleared all this to the left. Pushing up with so much time left in the candle. Alright, pound yen, what are you trying to do here? Now you're at this resistance. Do you have these rejection wicks? This right here. Very wicky area up here. price, if candles reject this area, should get a little bit more of a pullback. Not gonna get an early trade like yesterday. Facts. Yesterday we were lucky. We were blessed yesterday. Today the price action isn't setting up like that. The way this 15 looks is like the next one will create the bottom wick. If it holds above this little 15 support, if it makes the bottom wick and then continues to push up. Buyers for the closure above, and it pushed up 12 pips. It's rejecting this area. See where my Bitcoin's at. Oh yeah, hit that 100k, I can take that off now. Okay, so Bitcoin's high is now what? $1,004 per Bitcoin. Crazy. Even if Bitcoin pulls back, it's long term, it's going up. I tell people all the time. When it goes up, that's when everyone jumps on it. You need to get in on it when it's low, so then you can get the profits from it being high. I've been in Bitcoin since it was, I wasn't even in early. That's the annoying part. I remember my cousin first told me about it. He was like, oh yeah, it's digital money. I was like, alright, where do I spend it? Oh, you know, certain things you have to look for places, you know, you trade it. I was like, nah, long. I was like, that's long. But this was early when the price was low. But if I don't see the use of something, I'm not involved. Now, the next time it came around and I started really looking into it, I was like, okay, it makes sense. And I bought some in 2017, before the last bull run. So I think I got in about 20k, something like that. And all the others, well, not all the others, just a bit of ETH, XRP. But yeah, XRP was the one. It's never too late to buy Bitcoin though. People are scared by the high price, but you're not buying a whole one. You're just buying Satoshis. You're buying little bits of it. Alright, new 15-minute candle. Let's see if gold closes below here. I'm gonna wait for that 30 minute to close. And look, GJ made that bottom wick. So now if you got into a trade without this bottom wick, yeah, you would have got 12 pips. And if you didn't close, you would now be at break even or even in a bit of drawdown, because price had to come back and make that wick. No wick, no entry. Exactly, Benny. No wick, no entry. It's a good rule to have as well. It's a good rule to have because you learn. Now the 30-minute candle looks normal. Got that little bottom wick that the 15 just made. See how this 30 closes. OPEC meetings all day. Representatives from oil-rich countries. Yeah, that would be valuable if you're trading oil, but it's on a gold and GJ wave over here. So 2667 closure below potentially. Now the 4 hours bearish. If the 4 hour breaks below 2665, it's breaking the previous low. Wonder if gold wants to come back down into this range. Bit of a 1 hour continuation pattern here. Small bullish candle, long wicks. Strong closure below these wicks. Could be nice for some gold sells. The gold sells look good. I agree. I'm gonna wait for this candle to close and see. Just these wicks to the left I don't really like, but if we can push down below. Alright, Goldie, we'll be back. like how gold's setting up if it can stay below here. Just don't push down too much, please. Around here is fine. This is good. It's good for a closure right here. It's been a while since a gold London session trade. Yeah, gold looks better right now, honestly. Where's the 4-hour low? 65552. It's the 4-hour low right here. Alright, if gold can close below, it's broken that 4-hour low now. 96 pip range. Need a nice top wick on the 8 o'clock candle. Let me get some water real quick. Yeah, that GJ resistance is it's a bit too close for me. I'm gonna wait for a pound here and break out above that resistance. Yeah, I'll be back, one sec. Oh, gold. Gold's having a little melt. 30 pips. It's good and bad for the sells at the same time because we pushed so far away from this support. Kind of need a retest. We'll see how it goes. Kind of need a bit of a pullback. Means the stop loss would have to be the entry candle high, not this previous candle high, because this stop loss would be humongous. 60 pips. Yeah, no thanks. 60 pip stop loss is a bit too big. Let's see how the entry candle, 8 o'clock candle opens up. It's unfortunate. Pound yen, it's a nice push up. Would be nice if we closed above. Might miss the push. I want to see gold. So a nice push down. 38 pips. Ideally need a little bottom wick. Don't want the bottom wick to be broken straight away. Just want a small little pullback first, and then just a bit of a range on this candle before it pushes. Can't even set a self-stop because it might just get tapped in too early. I don't want price to push down, getting the self-stop before making the top wick, because what could happen is price breaks the low first and then pushes all the way back up to this support or back in this range, because the daily is still bullish. So you have to be probably a manual entry, but very quickly. But it's good we've broken this minor support as well. Kind of wanted more of a top wick. Pound yen's pushing. Is that again no bottom wick? Crazy. I need a decent top wick for gold. At least like 20 pips. Doesn't look like gold wants to push up much more. You're gonna take sells when the low is broken. I mean, it looks like that's what's gonna happen. Didn't make much of a top wick. A very tight stop loss here, 15 pips. I'm gonna put a sell stop in. Because we've closed below this support and this one, made a top wick, and when it breaks this low it should continue to push down, at least get a wick fill. Like a 1 hour wick fill. Nice push up on pound yen. See, volume did clear this range, this area here, this noise, which is good. Got to see what happens at this resistance now. It's that gold entry. Use a 25 pip stop. If this candle comes back to this open, I'm closing 50%. Should push down and fill this range. Okay, GJ. I haven't closed it yet. Close some. It would be about 10 pips. Yeah, I'm closing 50% here. Just reducing that risk. Right, the reason I'm closing is because these wicks to the left, they're like rejection wicks right from the daily flip. So we could get some rejection wicks here. Right, this area. So we'll see, I've got half the position open. Alright, 66.10, that's where the stop loss is. This pound yen breakout is yeah, this was a nice little closure above here. But the bottom wick, no wick, no entry. Look at this push. 30 pips. It's being pulled towards this 4-hour level right here. See what this 15 is looking like.
This is London Court. Here is a news flash.
M15 closure above, yeah. M15 closure above looks good for pound yen. But yeah, I can't take it, obviously. I've got to wait for that 30-minute closure. Oh shoot, I forgot about this gold trade. Closure above on GJ, I'm looking for buys. Got closure above. On what time frame? Yeah, M30 all day. Look at gold. Gotta let go do its thing. Might use the M15 to add my position back. Add my 50% back. Let's see how this 15 is gonna close. Or maybe even at entry again if it pulls back up. Leave that there. Yeah, 30-minute closure above would be very nice here. Now, honestly, the way pound yen is kind of bullish right now, a closure above and then a break of these 30-minute highs would mean a break of the daily high from yesterday. And yeah, we should just keep pushing, really. Keep pushing. Fill these 4-hour wicks. It's looking good. If this resistance doesn't hold. Well, dropping. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This daily flips bearish. Should have a nice drive down. New 15-minute candle. Did it close above on the 15? Ooh, kind of held that 15-minute resistance right here. Didn't really close above, made a top wick like these ones. Where's my pen? M15 didn't close above on GJ, waiting for M30. Yeah, it did not. I was just looking at that. Just looking. Hopefully this M30 does. Gold's pushing back up. Still don't have a top wick for this 30 minute as well. Something I really am not a fan of. Not a fan. I kind of forgot about that, I'm not gonna lie. You know what would be great if it made the bottom wick in the next 11 minutes and then push back up. That would be A1. Amazing. I know it's asking a lot, but it would really help my buyers. Shit, it's a lot of pips. And if it can push up in 15 minutes, it can push back down. 16 pips. If this 15-minute close is bullish, I'm just going to close the trade. Hopefully it's just making a top wick and it really breaks this low, continues to push down. But yeah, it's taking its time. Might just close gold at 10 pips, let's call it break even. I'll close 50% at 10 pips. So it'll be 62.60. Yeah, about 62.60. I'll move my stop loss to break even. It's there now. I'll wait for the candle to close. See what this M15 is looking like. So making the bottom wick. If we get a continuation pattern, that'd be very nice for the buyers. A small bearish candle, well, with a small body. Yeah, that'd be very nice. Continue up. But if we close back in this range, no bueno. Gold's dropping. Yeah, I know. Don't worry, I've got my eye on gold price. I have gold on another monitor as well. So yeah, I'm definitely watching gold drop. And it's looking good to keep selling. That's why I haven't really done anything. 20 pips now. So back into profit. Above break even after closing 50%. See what happens at this daily flip. Ooh. Dun, 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 dun. No, I'm gonna close when it gets to 20 pips. Don't want price to bounce off the daily flip. Don't really trust it with these rejection wicks to the left, to be honest with you. No, I'm gonna close here. Yeah, I'm gonna close this trade here. Gold is too jerky for me. I'm not a fan of it during London. Wait, where's my broker? Oh, shoot. Alright, just closed. So close, it's like 17.4. Closed about here. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling at, to be honest with you. So that's Goldie. If you guys are still holding, then hold. You don't have to do exactly what I do. But I hope this was a winning trade for you. We will manage risk differently. Gold, I just have a bit of trust issues. I'm just snatching pips out here. I'm not trying to hold for too long. Plus I have a decent position size, so you know, I'm definitely taking my crumbs. Bum, 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 bum. That's Goldie anyway. Let's see, pound yen still in this range, back below now. Oh, those buys look juicy at first. I hope we don't have a situation like this 15 where the next candle, next 30-minute makes the bottom wick and then pushes back up. I want a closure above. GBPJ waiting for the closure above on pound yen. Pound yen is not trying to close above. Should have known when this 15-minute didn't break this 15-minute resistance. Look at gold. I'm so glad I closed there. I would have closed anyway if this 15-minute closed bullish. I don't think you can send links in here. Oh, look at this. 30-minute back in the range. Yeah, no good, no good. 15-minute already breaking the low. The link's not showing. I don't think you can send links in here. I'll add a link to the community notes after the stream. So yeah, got a new little Discord for the people on YouTube. If you want to join, send your charts. I'll post up the link afterwards on my YouTube page. Yeah, gold, look at that. Forming a reversal pattern. Yeah, I'm glad I closed gold. I mean, if you're still holding, the sells still look good. If this 15-minute doesn't break this previous high. Look, 30-minute. It still kind of looks good. It's just I've seen gold bounce off this daily flip a couple times. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's done it this morning. So that's why I just snatched my pips real quick. Pound yen, we didn't get the 30-minute closure above or the 15-minute. Just pushing down, probably making a bottom wick for this 30-minute candle. And then if you get a nice support formed on the 15, could push back up. Close gold full at 20 pips. Good job. Good job, good job. Update the win rate. The thing is, even with all these losses, yeah, my losses are never full losses. Rarely, I'll say 80 to 90% will I take a full stop loss hit. I'm always reducing it. Right, did it make a bottom wick? Kind of didn't. I would have loved if it did. Come all the way down here, very close. Come on, pound yen, just push down, make a little bottom wick, then keep going up. Very curious to see how this candle closes at 9 o'clock. Very curious. Is that good enough for me to take buys? If it didn't make that 1 hour bottom wick. Gold, gold, gold. I'll take this trade off, but that was a W. A small one, but one nonetheless. Ooh. Yeah, damn God, tell me you all close partials. Word. So I mean with gold, man, you gotta be careful. The pullbacks are vicious. Like Casman said, if the 15-minute close above, I might take an impulse entry. I've seen this move happening a lot of the times. Of the 15, yeah. I mean, I still like the pound yen buys. Even though it didn't really make this bottom wick, it still kind of pushed down into this area, which is good. Because it needed a pullback. This 15 don't look like it's gonna close above. I think this 15, to be honest, if it closed above this resistance, for me, it would need to close above this resistance, 193.34, for it to be a valid closure above. Because if I just, like, the 15-minute resistance is right here. So it's a bit higher than the 30-minute, but this 15-minute level is holding. Look at this. Gold with a hit, stop loss. But yeah, I need that 30-minute closure. Yeah, pound yen, it's not looking great. Not just yet. Even though it's formed a support, it looks like a 15-minute continuation pattern to the downside and from a resistance as well. Yeah, I think we're going to get a push down before we get a push up. It's kind of what it looks like it's doing for me. But it could do anything. Yeah, the buyers ain't there just yet. Pound yen volume's dying down. Yeah, pound yen continuation pattern to the downside. That's what it looks like. So maybe just fill this wick, break the low, just make a bottom wick before it pushes back up. Could also be a retest of this broken resistance over here. No, break and retest. Potentially. Potentially. The thing that's really holding these buys back is this bottom wick, to be honest. I don't think I'm going to get a trade until probably after 9:30. And I'll be taking a break then anyway. I'm back at the charts around 11:30. I don't really like trading in between that low volume time. Where would it have been yesterday? So that would have been, yeah, around here. So after 9 o'clock, kind of get a bit of a range. Even though it's pushed up a little bit, it's, yeah, very choppy price action. Very choppy. And then we got the breakout. Continuation pattern, it never fails, man. Look. Especially from a resistance. Dun, dun, dun. I called it. You see something over and over and over again. Like, you're not predicting the markets, but you can see what's coming. It's the setups. It's the way it's setting up. It's knowing your probabilities. Now, it doesn't mean that this candle will close like crazy bearish or whatever. It's just the way these candles are forming. Price will move in a certain direction at least, and then continue doing whatever it wants to do after that. But this pattern here, strong bearish candle, weak bullish candle, and then a strong bearish candle. Like I said, it does have to close super bearish, but it will like complete this 3 candle pattern. And other things that give it that confirmation: price is pushing down to make this bottom wick. It's pushing down from a previous resistance. But if this resistance wasn't here, it kind of gives it a less probability. But the fact that it's pushing down from a previous resistance as well, yeah. I mean, it could have been a quick 15 pips. But really, I just wanted this bottom wick for this. Look, now the 1 hour candle has a bottom wick. The 30-minute candle, well, it has a bottom wick made by this one. Now there's 7 minutes for this candle to close above, push up. Then an impulse entry would be good. But yeah, I'll be done in 6 minutes anyway. Gonna watch this NFL highlights. Bengals versus the Cowboys. Who won that game? Is it week 15? Or does it count as week 14 still? Oh, the Bengals won. Cowboys are so trash. I don't think we get this closure above just yet. I mean, 5 minutes can move 10 pips. Very doable. Very doable with pound yen. Sometimes we see a push in the last 5 minutes of the candle, of the 30-minute. Check on gold. Oh, could have a gold continuation pattern here. I think I'm done with gold for this morning anyway, but if it does close weak bullish, could get something like this. And another push down, possibly to the support. I mean, this 30-minute didn't break the previous 30-minute high. It's not bad. You're not going to get that closure above, are we? Gold looks very good. I'm taking gold continuation if it's there. All right, Rosie. It does look very good. How far is the range or the TP? It's a break of this low, about 40 pips. Yeah, I don't know. And then really you would use the previous stop loss, previous candle high for the stop. Yeah, it'd be less than 1-to-1 for me, so I couldn't take it now anyway. I need at least a 1-to-1. Oh. Yeah, because it would have to be a break of this low. Have to be a break of that low, which is now 36 pips, and then the previous high is 41, so negative RR, no good. So for later on today, now what I'm looking for, could potentially have a pound yen continuation pattern here, maybe not, but in order for me to take a trade, I still want to see, I need a closure above here. I need a closure above 193.3, and then I'm taking buys all the way up, and my daily target is this previous daily support for a retest at least, so 194.8. That's what I would like to see, because we're not getting the closure above right now, so potentially later on, next couple candles. Gold, I would like better sells below this support 2658, and that's because the daily will be bearish and the 4 hour is bearish, so both time frames on my side. I prefer it that way, at least one higher time frame with me, but if there's two, it's even better. We could get the continuation pattern in the sales now, but the stop loss is too big for me, and also the support is too close. But I think if gold decides to flip bearish on a daily, we could see a drive down, because it didn't break yesterday's high. It pushed up but didn't break the high, so if it continues to respect the high, it should see a pullback, maybe to this rejection area down here where all these wicks are. That's what I'll be expecting to see. There's no news again later, so hopefully it's just technical analysis and nothing crazy comes out to push the market. Yeah, that's me for today. I'll be back tomorrow morning, and then tomorrow for NY session for CPI, which should be a big move. Thought NFP was going to be a big move. It wasn't, but CPI should be good. So I will see you guys tomorrow. And yeah, I'll send out the link for the Discord, and I'll try to be in and out of there this afternoon if I'm looking for any moves. So yeah, see you guys tomorrow.